Giddy up, they said. We've got a lot of ground to cover. I'm just the messenger. This is wild. There's a lot coming through here. I don't know if you've seen the show The Magicians, but Penny is a traveler. The name Penny could be significant. It definitely is for me. Something about Penny and being a traveler, being able to go like astral travel, go to different dimensions. I see something about that in this energy. So maybe you have that gift or you're unlocking something, because see, we got both of these two cards that have, it looks like the same. They might be, to me, I got the image of it being the same person with this backpack, and it's like there's something about transporting, teleporting, being able to jump between these spaces. And we also got these two, White Buffalo and Labyrinth, and I saw this as like a very ancient energy and a very modern. So there's something here about how you can jump between these. And again, the energy of like weaving ancient and futuristic. Like there's something really cool here happening, how these are coming together. And I just see so much energy activation, and like look at it's swirling around the backpack in this one, and then it's like below her feet. I don't know if you can see there, but it's like this big flower. It's again a lot about sacred geometry coming in. Remember yesterday I was talking about the fireflies, and I'm seeing all these little sparkles as fireflies. So again, there's like this magical path opening up. But thank you. With the traveler, there's something about, because I was seeing an anchor when I was coming into this energy. I was actually feeling this like kind of subtle rocking, as if like being on a boat, and then I was actually getting an anchor as well. And with Penny in that show, there's something about, he has to learn, that could be what this is with the drawing here. He learns how to like draw this shape around him and to sit in it, and that actually anchors him so that he doesn't get lost in the astral. And he can, he doesn't, he's able to like find his way back to the present. So that could be literal if you're doing some kind of this astral traveling, but otherwise there is an energy here, finding something to anchor you as you're voyaging out. What is that? Interesting, I just noticed this like swirl up above the mountain there. And what's interesting is we got the sword card again. When I was first shuffling, the sword card was actually still flipped over in the deck from yesterday, which is odd because usually I have them all going the same way. That one came out, heads up, I put it back in. And then when that happens, usually if that card comes back out, it's like bringing these other messages. So in order to highlight them, so we got the sword card, and it brought out with it the self and the animal. And with all this rainbow energy of self, we also have the cave in reverse, and I was getting this coming out energy, which does align with it being Pride Month in our current reality here. And there's something with, the energy of coming out. You could literally be coming out. If that's not the case, or if you already are out, there's like a next level of this. There's something of, it's basically the energy of your authentic self being expressed. Really like coming out of the cave, coming out of hiding, and fully expressing. And I'm seeing, the sword is showing me like there's been something here about how you've been almost having to feel like you've been living this dual life, or this, having to, be in kind of two different energies. But they're blending now. I see these colors just like melding together. So there's something here. It's like it's going to free up a lot of emotional energy that it takes just to like hold, when you have to hold that secret, or there's something about yourself that you're not expressing. It takes a lot of energy, because this is a natural part of you. Like this is who you are. And with the animal I was seeing, it's like I was almost getting primal, but not primal in the sense of like uncivilized or something. It's primal in the sense of like our very truest form. And we've been so conditioned and programmed to suppress that, to not be unique, to not express, to not just, even to move naturally. Like there's so much we've been programmed not to do, or like taught to think that it's going to be embarrassing, or we're going to make a fool of ourselves or something, but there's something here with like almost this animal instinct I'm hearing, but it's the sense of like, just think about any animal. They're just themselves. They just are themselves. There's no shame. There's no trying to be like a different animal, you know? It's like they're just completely themselves. And I think that's part of why animals are such a powerful guide and they're so inspiring, and why when we like channel that energy, it's so powerful because it's like in its purest form. So there's a vow, an oath you're making to yourself with this, like this part of you coming forward now. It's like there's no going back, but you're making a vow, like I'm never going back, like I deserve so much more. Did I say oath already? I was saying oath as well, but there's a lot of personal power and freedom that's coming in with this as well. A lot of golden energy there. I'm seeing a lot of the like sacral and solar plexus energy. So there's a lot of like confidence, creativity, sensuality potentially. This is so cool. I just saw Mystic Trail. I was reading it and it says, I enjoy unfettered access to the ancient ways of sacred knowledge. And then I wanted to read, through reflection, I perceive true identity, because this is really the card I feel like that's speaking to this rainbow essence and to this authentic self. It's like through reflection I perceive, so it's like your true identity. Okay, let's read Sedona Reflections. There's something coming in with that as well around there may be something here about when you're in large groups or go to big events, you may like take on so much energy and so much emotion that like it's like you almost lose yourself, or you can get very overstimulated, overwhelmed. I'm seeing something about reflections. It's like there's something here about carving out intentional time and space after being, especially in big groups or just in places with really heightened energy, even if it's a small group, but the energy is really intense. There's something here about taking the time to like there's something about reflection and grounding in some kind of ritual that will help you to then connect back to your true self. And I could also see like you may feel like after being in a big group, especially with family or different things, like you may feel like you get a lot of perceptions or other people's thoughts, opinions, like judgments or whatever are projected onto you. And depending on your human design, you may want to look into this too, but there's something, different people with different energy types, it's like you could be like a sponge and take on a lot of this. So then literally afterwards, like even if it was a really good event, you could feel like almost really sad, or you could have these, or almost emotions that you don't feel like are yours, or just are really kind of out of, like, not out of scale, what do I want to say? It's like almost the emotions kind of come out of nowhere after being in these types of events. So there's just something here about being mindful and taking a minute after to just clear your energy, to ground in, because it's like then you'll connect to like what you truly feel for yourself, opposed to like maybe other people's opinions or things that you like took on energetically or subconsciously just by nature of being in this huge room or big event with people. It could also be being mindful of having some kind of crystal in your pocket or something, doing some kind of intentional ritual also before going to things like that to help to shield your energy and to not take on too much. Okay, Sedona Reflections. I'm seeing SR as like initials, so SR could be significant. I gratefully receive the light being transmitted to me now in this card. As I gaze in awe at the shimmering codes of light reflecting the vibrance and depth of my soul's blueprint, I entangle with the ancient truths encoded in my DNA and feel my heart fill with peace as my soul enters a deep state of introspection and self-reflection. As I immerse myself in these healing waters, the vibrations of the divine begin to sparkle with the iridescent glow of ancient pathways revealed in flowing spiritual streams of light. These wisdom codes have skillfully guided my enlightenment into increased levels of awareness of my oneness with the all in all. I reflect upon these truths of my identity, and I am drawn into perfect alignment and oneness with the source consciousness of love. I am eternally now grateful to walk in this light. Number 43 could be significant. Let's see if we got any last messages here from the tarot. Wow, yeah. There's a lot of value in your truth, and expressing this is going to open up so many pathways, this whole portal of energy. Because just inherently by becoming more of yourself, by being more of yourself, like bridging this gap kind of between who you are in the outside world and who you are inside, there's a sense like you're bridging this gap, so your energy is becoming stronger and more solid. And inherently that raises your frequency. Like I'm seeing you kind of a soul retrieval, like you're pulling back energy. Literally, I'm seeing it as like pulling back this energy. So you're becoming this like pillar of very strong light. And it's like as you anchor that in again, it's like unseen, like just incredible pathways are opening up here. Yeah, there's a lot here around. We were getting this a couple weeks ago or a while back about potentially clearing some religious traumas, and I'm seeing like, especially if this is connected to coming out, something related to your sexuality or your gender, like I'm seeing there could be a lot of religious trauma that you suffered here and potentially connected to your family too. And I'm sorry if that's the case. There's kind of this a sense of coming in of like, let them fall away. Like anyone who's not going to accept you, who you truly are, those are not the people you want in your circle right now, because they can't come with you to this next higher level place. It's only people who align with your highest frequency and your highest truth. So I see that you've had to do a lot of work here with clearing that. And your guides, I'm hearing, like, commend you for that. There's a lot here that people don't even know that you've been through or that you've had to face, or things, all of this projected shame and guilt, and, people maybe telling you things were demonic or things about you were a sin. It's like, no, it's not true. So I'm seeing that. I'm acknowledging a lot that you've been through here, like in secret. Ace of Cups, wow. Look at that, but it's all gonna be worth it. I see this actually as like a lot of love coming in from a lot of different sources. We've been getting a lot about soulmate energy, but I'm seeing like so many different things now pouring into your cup. So many things bringing you peace and happiness and just joy. I'm hearing the joy of living. I just see things overflowing for you. And again, this is because of your choice, the choice you're making to fully step into your truth and to no longer, you know what, they're just showing me, interesting. I just saw this card again. It's reminding me of those shows when someone's being interviewed and they don't want their identity to be revealed, so they just show like a silhouette of them. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, it's like you've just been a silhouette of yourself, where you've had to be to like protect yourself, but now you're coming online like full color, It's like, wow. You have so much to share here. I'm seeing the pearl. Again, the analogy of the pearl is the pearl being created because of something that, it's like the irritant, the thing that it creates like as a protection almost, for the oyster, but it's like, so this is a really powerful transmutation, also creating something. And what you've been through is going to be so much, provide so much value to the collective as you share this, as you share your light and you share your experience. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Look at that. I just always kind of see like Tuscany or Italy here. There's this sense of just living the good life. A lot of independence again, freedom. I'm seeing entrepreneurial energy there. Wow. Yep. There's a lot being cleared and released here that's allowing these new opportunities to come in. Anything else? Oh yeah, they're affirming this again. We have the Lovers, which block it out again, but oh no, I'm pretty much blocking all of them. Oh, so maybe there's something here behind closed doors. We're not meant to see this. This is very personal, but I'm just getting this sense of like there have been a lot of people who may have judged you in the past, like for, you know, again, the relationships you've been in, but I'm seeing like, I'm just hearing let them judge, like let them, because it's like you're ascending so high. You coming into your truth is bringing you to this whole other level where like these people's judgments can't reach you anymore. I'm hearing like a voicemail, like, sorry, so-and-so can't come to the phone right now. It's like your divine team, your guides are sending this person, like they're blocking their calls. They're sending like energetically, it's like sending them to voicemail. It's like, yeah, they're not gonna be able to get back to you like ever. I just see the sense, and this is just people, you know, who are not aligned with your frequency. There's this sense of just spirit. Like there may have been things where you've tried to hold on to these people just kind of out of the niceness of your heart, or, you know, trying to not cause a rift here, but spirit's not messing around anymore. They're like, those people, those situations, those things that make you feel so confined, they've got to go, because it's like, and once you get to this next place, it's like, you'll see why. But yeah, look at that. I've been getting a lot about resurrection energy. That's really what I'm feeling here. It's definitely like a phoenix moment, rising from the ashes. I'm actually seeing a rainbow phoenix in my third eye right now, so maybe look up the symbolism of that. I'm hearing rainbow fire too. Wow. Okay. We'll leave it there. So glad to have you again in the House of Bardot, and I will catch you next time.